Oh god, what space god? Like nerdy geek place. That's sick. Nerdy geek.
I will now show you fucking the small town on the Austrian Alps. I will now show you fucking the small town on the Austrian Alps. I will now show you fucking the small town on the Anyways, we ready?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ah.
That shit might have nearly cost. All right. You ready? All right, we're good. In that case, let us begin. Damn, bro, I'm gonna die of ligma. Steve Jobs, these nuts. Anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything in between and outside of the spectrum, welcome to the return of Artificial Initiative's Trial of the Gods. It's been a damn while since we last played.
In a fucking hot minute.
Yeah,
sorry, what? We're doing what? Hold on. You mean the one that last happened like half a year ago? Is that the one we're tracking back to?
Wait, was it actually half a year ago?
The one that
No.
was
No.
I was
it
about
a
to say.
It
was
was
2
like
months.
a few months.
Yeah.
Was it
No,
2
2
months? I
months.
thought it was 3 months.
It was 3 months, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel old.
It was.
I feel like it was.
I think it was before my exam, so it was.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 3 months. But yeah, the point is, it's been a fucking while. So obviously, we need to recap the entire story.
Yo!
I actually need
Time to
this.
restart.
We all need a recap, honest as
Also,
fuck.
okay, so Blue, I understand your confusion now because I'm scrolling back and it looks like what probably happened was, okay, so one, it definitely was like 3.5 months.
Jesus
Two,
Christ.
I feel old.
Dude, the other thing that happened was you wanted to have a session like a month or like a month and a half ago, but it wasn't able to happen, so that's why you probably thought it was only 2 months.
Ah, okay. So with that, now the timing's out of the way, it's been a fucking hot minute. Time to recap.
That minute's been boiling, my guy. What the hell?
Didn't. Hot minute and boiling.
No, it was steaming, dude.
Bro,
But
it
anyways.
evaporated and turned into a gas.
Yeah, that's what steaming means, dude.
I know,
The
but no,
gas
I
has
mean like
turned my
entirely
ass into
evaporated. Like there was
flaccid
no more
baths.
water.
Alright.
I'm sorry, what?
Point
Okay,
is,
you know what?
now-
Let's just continue.
Alright, let's fucking go already.
Nothing happened there.
So,
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
Our heroes were a set of, well, not really unlikely companions, but definitely all of a different variety. But we start our story in the Yawning Portal, a tavern not too far from the great city of Splendor's Waterdeep, and situated upon a mountain that sealed one of the most dangerous dungeons of all. One that was meant to seal the Mad Mage, Lintang Mavers. An astromancer of incredible power, but also incredible insanity. And so the party met up in the Yawning Tavern, essentially all doing their own things, as Levi enters in requesting a drink as the bartender serves it and then introduces him to the crowd. As everyone settles down, I believe it was some rich noble and Volathamp Gadar, the author of Vol's Guide to Monsters, had discovered that there was in fact a man trapped in the dungeon, as per usual. And so they requested people to volunteer. And as they eventually got a group together, they pushed them down a hole, and they had to venture to the dungeon. Now, as many various things happened, they discovered a very powerful magic item, a mask that would grant the user an ability. As they eventually realized that they could use the mask to essentially enter this extra planal dimension, or whatever you want to call it, where they would be able to converse with the spellbook of Mavers. Eventually, they figured out that there was a way out of here. And as they tried to find that way out, they fumbled and got teleported back outside.
Whoops.
As a companion
did
you
that.
met.
I wonder.
Yeah, no idea who does
No,
that.
Hey,
I
hey, hey, hey.
really do wonder.
You're telling me you would have wanted to. You're telling me you preferred to continue down the boring
No.
old dungeon. Exactly. So you should be fucking putting a Nita Polar Capione.
Hey! I didn't do anything.
But anyways. With that, one of your companions, Xavier, a Goliath barbarian, if I'm not mistaken, revealed
Big man.
himself to secretly be Damien Darkblood, or Demias, or Everclorn, or whatever you wish to call him. Essentially, a very powerful deity from both the Draconic Pantheon and Solar Pantheon, being a descendant of Bahamut, specifically his grandson.
Bahamut. Sorry. Funny name. It's a funny name to say.
It's a funny name.
I'm seriously covering for you guys, so I swear to God, if I get fucking smited because you said Bahamut, I'm going to kill you all myself.
Baphomet.
To be fair, you don't say it any better. You say Bahamut.
Oh!
Bahamut, whatever. Fuck you.
At least you get
People-
Hoxie and
At
MC.
least it doesn't sound like I'm barfing at the beginning of it. Bahamut.
Bahamut.
As,
Huxie and
as you
MC,
guys-
I will kill you.
No, you won't.
He just
as you
tooted.
fuckers say, fucking Bahamut appears behind you. Just the fucking meme with like the wrestlers where there's the one guy who's happy and then the guy who like towers over him looking pissed.
You mean the Undertaker? Is it the
Exactly.
Undertaker? I don't remember the exact name. I think it is.
I think it's that one. I don't know. My point is, you mean at over preparing to snap your fucking neck. But
Just
anyways,
like- I'm just like Bahamut. I wasn't the
He's
one
got
that said it. It was them. It was them who said it. Please, do you know how fucking long that takes to regenerate? Please.
he looks to you and says, "Oh, I have something more miserable than death." Pulls out slipper.
I'm just
He's
like,
gonna whoop
no,
your
this is
ass.
just-
you just see a flash of bright, radiant light as Damon's no longer there.
What the fuck is happening anymore? I like spaced out.
Yeah,
for
we were
2
doing a
minutes.
recap. What's
Yeah.
happening?
And now this is happening. I don't. What
We're
like,
recapping
Come
Here's
back.
the thing. Here's the thing. The gods get to be there during the recap because it's funny.
And also
Yeah,
because they're
mostly
gods.
because they're gods. Exactly.
Yeah, I was exactly that.
Jinx.
No, it's too late to say that because you laughed first.
You could say
That's
whenever.
You would have both had to laugh for then you to say Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
did
did
laugh.
not.
That was me,
Yeah.
and I didn't say the first part. So
So, anyways, the conclusion is that you guys were brought up to a city known as the City of Gods, or more specifically, the Land of the Gods, the Sky City, whatever you want to call it. It is essentially a. Now that I realize, this is literally just fucking Thor: Love and Thunder. Fucking hell. Oh
Yeah,
my-
it is.
I haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder. No fucking spoilers. Show spoiler.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I wouldn't have even watched it. Smile.
Here's the
Liter-
thing. This part of the recap was way before Thor: Love and Thunder was even announced. So haha.
Here's the thing. So far, at least, I think 5 campaigns have been like the plots of Marvel movies before they got released.
How
Because
does that
Marvel
keep
movies
happening?
are just D&D campaigns.
Because, kinda, I guess. Jay, you know two of them.
Iron Man is just a level 20 artificer with shit constitution.
Yeah, oh my-
Exactly.
He is though.
But yeah, continuing onwards, as we begin our journey into the trial of godhood. The first trial was against a bunch of shadowed monsters, pretty standard. as
Except I got
you
to be
kinda-
cool.
Exactly, light cannon, gun, and coins, copper to end all. But anyways,
That's actually the
Um,
end. That's what I ended up titling it.
yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
Oh.
Yeah. I watch your Twitch VODs and shit. Yeah.
Why?
So anyways,
Cringe.
Why do you watch?
shut the fuck up. I watch all my friends' Twitch VODs and
Aww.
What the fuck was that?
My headphones.
float scoring robot.
I shout.
Just
Sorry.
I just heard myself taking damage in a retro video game. That's what I heard.
That's a really good joke.
That is such a fucking great description.
That was a good joke, mate. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job, Huck. And the Oscar goes to Huxley and MC. Anyways, back to the recap.
I feel very validated right now.
After that, we had some plot relevance, plot conclusions on people's backstories. Basically getting, what's the word? Closure. And then we moved on to the Ocean Trial, where Elnis found their favorite character, who I unfortunately forget the name of, but was some Triton dude that was totally not a dad.
And that totally wasn't based off of Gil Thunder.
Gillian!
Gillian, that's... I haven't watched.
I heard Gillian. I swear to God. But anyways.
I definitely said Gil
My name
Thunder,
is
but, you know.
Gilfenstrider.
Yeah. My point is...
Good name. Sorry.
Yeah. So you guys went on to the Ocean Trial, followed by the wonderful Avalon. Holy shit, I loved playing with her so much. I do actually want to get Avalon's character back at some point.
I miss playing with her.
Yeah, she's genuinely wonderful. She's genuinely a wonderful player. Holy shit, man.
I'm sorry, I can't fix it. I
Fix
don't
it.
know how. Oops.
You should fix yourself now.
Actually.
What the fuck was that? That was even worse.
Sorry. I knocked my mic.
Bruh.
I'm so sorry.
You are not poggers. You are no longer poggies.
I know I'm not puggies. You don't have to rub it in my face.
Jay, what's the good punishment for children?
Well, you talked about it earlier, the town club, obviously.
Okay, I'll pull out the slippers.
What a good scream.
Yeah, no. It's okay. Even if he's sensitive, or sure, he might write a twit longer, but it's okay. This is an Asian household now. Or alternatively,
I am white.
Too
Get
bad.
back to D&D.
Yes,
You want us to get back to D&D?
Probably do that.
So tired.
Alrighty then.
Stop trying to hurt
As you completed
me,
the
Dad.
Ocean Trial, you got to the final gate. But as you entered the final gate, Avalon's character disappeared. And all that was left was a young boy.
Little baby boy. Little baby
Okay.
bitch.
And then
Shit, what
we
the fuck,
continue
where
the
am
session.
I?
And so we continue the session. As you see this young boy, probably no older than 15, in this raggedy brown cloak with a couple patches on it.
Oh my god, it's
this. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
With the,
I had
Do
the
you know what's
spider
worse?
meme in my head. I was like, me?
you know what's worse about it? Because I was literally about to describe that he has this ruffled up black hair and this kind of tan skin, and I
Hey,
realized
you're not. Is
this
that you?
Hey yo, Hux, what the fuck? How did you get an NPC?
But no, this guy has an eye patch on one eye, obviously, and the other eye is glowing this bright kind of amethyst purple.
Yo, that's kind of cool. Be
Hello.
my friend. I don't say that. I'm winter boy.
Okay.
I don't do friends.
You're my friend
As he-
now.
as he
We're
looks
having
to all
some
of you and
tacos
says-
later. Sorry.
He looks to all of you and says, You're the As you can see, he's
Come on, you can spell
kind
it
of
out.
nervous. He's kind of nervous. Wait, are you actually saying this in character?
No.
Okay.
That was so mean.
About to get
He just
wiped
runs
from the
away.
timeline.
He just cries and runs away.
Little baby man.
But no, for real.
Okay.
Hux, why do you do that so well?
He looks to all of you and says, "You're the Strohus Pantheon."
Yeah.
The
He
what?
looks to.
The what
He
Pantheon?
points at Lannis and says,
Oh, me. Oh, huh.
"Lannis Aviran."
I nod.
Why do you know his last name?
Then
I
what's
didn't even
called
know his
Holy
last name.
Capione.
That's my title, you bitch.
Oh. He just does a small wave.
And looks up.
Hello.
And then finally looks up to Levi.
Tall
Cave
bitch!
Maelstrom.
What?
It's not the same person. What?
I won't lie. I literally just bullshitted all your last names right there.
No, my last name's Keldrin.
Keldrin? Alright then, alright
Yep.
then. He'd say Lamas Keldrin then.
Okay.
And then,
How do you
finally
know my
it's
last
the-
name?
Kaze, does Kaze have a last name? Otherwise, his name's Maelstrom.
Fusion is his last name because he's
Fusion.
Nerd.
Yes.
Alright then. Kaze Fusion. Or Fusion, I don't know. You get the
Probably
idea.
Fusion.
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 It was Levi. What the hell?
You
Anyway,
ain't. You ain't on,
he
mate.
says,
You ain't on, friend. Who the fuck you?
Do you
Not my
mind-
mate.
do you mind coming with me?
Sure.
No.
I don't know what's going on, but sure. Sure, little man. Joking.
You see him throw a small metallic sphere down. This one seemingly has several plates of silver across it, with several tiny mechanical functions. Polar will give you the opportunity to roll investigation if
Yeah,
you
I
wish.
was gonna.
Alright.
Of course.
Do you want me to grab my
You always do.
IRL dice, or should I use the bot?
Use the fucking bot.
I have dice though. I put dice for Polar.
Use the fucking bot.
Use the fucking bot.
You use the fucking bot, little baby man. You're my bitch now.
Hey, that
I'm
confirms the
sorry,
question.
what?
I had a question
too
earlier.
far.
Who's the bitch in the group? There we go.
No.
Polar,
You-
easily. We've confirmed that Polar's a whore. Moving on.
Don't even fucking mad about the Easter bot.
Oh my god.
How do you use the fucking bot again?
I'm trying to remember.
Exclamation mark R
Exclamation.
space
That should be
D whatever.
26.
26. All right, that's good. It's a 19-2.
That's a
I'll
good
say that-
start.
But here's the thing. It really doesn't matter because it practically the result that you get is one that you get with a low roll. As
No.
basically you identify it to be you have no fucking clue what this is. But I'll tell you this, you could assume that it is some either different region technology or undercover technology. Or perhaps roll me an intelligence check real quick as well.
Hey, another roll I can choose. Joking.
Oh my fuck.
With the modifier or with the save?
With the modifier.
Okay. Listen, I'm a little bit rusty.
Got it. No.
I'm just going to try to find the
Oh.
commands for
Hey.
this bot.
All right.
The moment
Knowing
when
your
he doesn't-
intellect and also with the prior roll that you made, I'll say that you could guess that this is potentially maybe some technology of the future, as you have a general arcane sense and can detect some chronomancy going on.
Are we going on a weird time travel trip? What?
Yeah, I'm
We're
sorry.
going on a trip in our favorite time travel
Rocket
ship,
ship.
going through the sky. But as
Damien
it
just appears on
narrowly
the little
misses-
Einstein ship.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi.
But
Oh,
no,
hi,
as
Damien.
it narrowly misses each of you, parts of the sphere essentially explode and then reach corners of the room, as suddenly it produces this net of blue energy that begins to spin around you rapidly.
Woo!
As your bodies begin to feel contorted, distorted, and shaken up, as you all begin to feel this sense of motion sickness. Could you all please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Who's gonna barf? Who's gonna barf?
Who's gonna find?
I'm betting it's
How
gonna
do-
be
how do you
fucking
use it?
Hux.
How
I'm
do
betting
you
it's
use it?
Hux.
It's an easy
What?
enough.
Me?
Okay, hold
It's
on.
got to be me.
I'm gonna type in chat what it is. and
Oh,
then-
I forgot
No,
the
okay.
R.
Space.
Let me type in chat how to play.
Also, space between R and D.
Yeah,
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 I was
yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, just type the things I just.
It's that with okay. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the one puking.
Yeah, he's gonna puke.
Oof.
This is so
Oh,
unfair. I'm
what's your
doing
constitution?
chronomancy in the future.
Wait, what's your Constitution modifier?
It's 0.
Oh well, bitch, you puking.
I was right. This bitch gonna puke.
I'm literally going to do chronomancy in the future. How the fuck did
So
Here's the
fucking
thing.
surprised I have
I
known
said
this
there
because
is
I
the
use
chronomancy.
wind.
blue?
But okay,
Can
here's
we
the
make
thing.
it? Can we make it canon that
Okay.
I had to train myself
fuck-
like
I'm
a
just gonna
billion
use
times
dice
before
real
not
quick.
Oh, sorry,
puking?
no.
Without a doubt.
Next,
Yes.
to explain this to you,
Here's the thing.
what you're talking about is sticking your head out the car window. What's happening right now is sticking your head outside the window of a fucking airplane. These are not the same things.
Yeah.
Wind.
moving a very fast speed is not the same as moving through fucking time and
I want
space
to
itself.
make it. I
Okay,
want
so,
to make
so what's
it.
the command again? Jay?
So okay, I was gonna show it, but then I thought all of you did it. You didn't. Okay.
Exclamation
So basically,
mark
there's no
R.
space between the numbers, but you roll like that.
Okay, thank you.
So
Exactly like that.
I want to
Exactly
make
what
it.
you said.
I
So,
want to.
so there's a space. Oh shit.
No. There is no space in between the numbers. That's what I was saying.
So no
Yeah.
space at all.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that. No.
No.
Okay. Nope. There's a space between the R and the D. There's no space between the actual numbers.
Yeah, I
There we go.
realize
There you
that.
go.
And then what's your
Anyways,
constitution
Mars.
modifier?
Constitution. +3.
Oh,
10.
is that the save or the modifier?
Oh shit. Can't remember.
Save your throw.
Saving throw is +3 as well.
Oh, okay. So that makes yours a 10.
You're an even boy.
Yeah.
I want to say that it took Lannis like a year before he stopped puking.
I just
while doing
realized.
chronomancy.
I assume that Damien was just somehow like tracking their progress via.
Oh, you're
some
absolutely
fucking
fucking
god like
right.
bullshit. Do I just like I imagine it's like seeing like dots on a radar, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
3 of the dots just fucking dip.
Well, here's the thing.
Fox,
Technically,
Alex.
yes. Technically, yes. But I do want to clarify something. You guys, or what Polly detected wasn't necessarily chronomancy from the device, but just general, like, hints and traces. So not, like, directly coming from this invention. So it's not necessarily something of time travel. And Damien, with that concept that you've come up with, I'll say that you notice these essentially dots completely disappear, and you begin to search through the map of Aedale. As eventually you, in the
Where are you fuckers?
northwestern region of
Wait a minute, it's northwest. Okay,
northwest
okay.
region of
I
Aedale.
was about to. For a split second, I was thinking of the map of Aedale, and I was thinking of the northeast, and I was about to say fuck.
Bro, they show up in the Abyss Isles. No.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah.
Place
For the
that you're
record, we were just
also
telling you what
familiar
it
with.
is. Okay.
A place that you're also familiar with from many of your adventures. And a bit of a solemn face as one of, not necessarily a friend, but someone who assisted you in your journeys has now passed. Once was the icon of that area. As you see, the dots that represent the party have landed in the city of Backhold. And
This is
so,
where I regret not taking notes sometimes.
Backhold's the one with the wind guy.
Oh
Backhold's the
no!
one with the wind guy.
I think I remember exactly what it is now. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. He does die at some point. Don't worry, not from anything severe. He just dies of old age. But continuing.
Oh god. Though.
Yeah, here's the thing. Even though he was a full god, he kind of just decided that he was done with shit and decided to like move on.
Fuck this shit.
Because keep in mind, he'd been kicking around for about hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah, that was when I was around. So now he was still hundreds of thousands of years, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. But add an extra 100 to that.
Yeah.
But my point is, you see the city of Backhold, and we cut to the party. We're now just in a simple alleyway, as the boy has now thrown each of you a hood and says, "Cover yourselves up."
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Why?
Can I just quickly roll a stealth check?
You want? Yeah. Oh, stealth.
Anybody have expertise with a disguise kit?
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll
Hold
say.
on a
Fucking
second.
rogue.
I do!
Well, you literally are a disguise kit, bitch. So
Yeah, true.
your fucking DNA is your personal disguise kit.
My literal proficiency is stealth, and I'm a fucking rogue.
All right. All I'll say is that the cloak does give you a fucking advantage on the stealth rolls.
Okay, so it's just a D20, right?
Yeah. But if you decide to wear the cloak,
Oh, plus 10. Plus
it'll
10.
be plus 10.
You get 2 rolls, so roll again, because I
Oh,
don't think a 15 is going to be too great.
Yeah, okay.
19's fine.
Yeah, 19's good.
19 is a respectable number. 19 is a respectable number.
Yeah.
All right.
If one of you guys rolls a 30, then you get off. Then your dot just completely disappears for Damien, and he will actually start
But yeah.
following.
But yeah, speaking of being a walking disguise kit, I just want to shift my face to be that of just not polar.
All right then.
Just look like a
so I'm gonna
different
fucking-
bitch, basically.
I have a changeling chart now, so do you want me to roll from that?
Yes, please.
All right.
Wait, you had a changeling chart? That's sick.
Yeah. I made it
You
myself,
made a
and I also
chart
have some
for
homebrew.
me.
I also have some fucking homebrew races on there too.
Hey yo.
Yeah. All right.
I can do
Actually,
that.
no. You roll me 100. Actually.
The 100. Let me just put my phone back on charge. There we go.
If you wish, you can do it with your own dice, because this one doesn't really matter in terms of like numbers and shit.
5.
Oh, never mind. 5. Let me open up the
5.
chart real quick. 5.
That on a
5.
D100 is shit.
That
Yeah,
is
that's-
one of the exotic regions.
Ooh, got region.
5. The user transforms into a... Ooh. Alright, I won't hold this back any further. As, your body...
Hold on.
begins to essentially... What's up?
I was just going to say, this is entirely just a non-play game. It's nothing to do with this exact moment. But if he ever rolls a 69, can he just turn into Damien's old form?
Turn
Why
into the
69?
Goliath.
Why not your lucky number?
Because it's
I
a
mean,
funny
24,
number.
24 would also be fine, but I mean, like, 69's a funny number.
I actually did doodle in something for 69 though.
Oh, wait, what do you have for 69 you mentioned?
It is the tiefling, specifically one with higher charisma, which gives you fucking bonuses to advantage on all fucking
Oh my god. you're
charisma-based
so
skills.
right.
Okay,
That's
that's dope.
perfect.
Anyways.
That is perfect for 69.
It's basically meant to be a half succubus. Anyways,
Oh my god, well, that's great.
Your
Succubus,
gender does
incubus.
turn to female, though.
no. Fucking, there are male succubus, aren't
Incubus is the
Boo.
word.
incubus?
Actually, no,
apologies.
Hey, here's a fun fact. Technically, the term incubus and succubus is not gender specific.
True.
It just specifically retains to whether they're a top or a bottom. So you can have a male succubus and a female incubus.
Oh.
Okay, so there you go. Anyways,
Does
the
that
point
define
is,
anything
D&D
with polar, though?
Yes, polar's a fucking bottom. Anyways, D&D.
I choked on my drink.
Oh, well, what? What did I touch? Did I?
Polar probably choked on something as well.
Fuck off.
Hey, Flo probably choked on something too. Anyways.
Hey, yo!
D&D. Listen, you joke about that all the time, so don't give it to me.
Mm,
Anyways,
true.
D&D.
Anyway, what do I turn into, big man?
Right,
Number
so yeah,
5.
as your skin begins to thin, as your fucking flesh begins to fade out and kind of rot away, all you can see is your skeleton as you turn into an undead.
He just looks at himself and goes, well, that's new.
Specifically, this undead will require that you wear your hood so you don't catch on fire. That is a joke. But I would suggest fucking keep.
Yeah, I got a spare set of fine clothes. I can use that.
Blue.
Yeah.
You know, in the last trial, I had to take off my ODM gear because it was too heavy.
Yes.
Does it magically just go back onto me? Or do I still not have it?
No, you absolutely left that in the city because you cannot take that in the water.
Okay, so it still has to do.
Yeah, so you don't have the ODM gear on you currently.
At the moment, okay. I need to know that for later. If there's battles there.
Alright.
Hux, what the hell?
Fruity.
Hugs.
You're right, though.
Flirty.
Fruity?
Fruity?
There you go. Anyways.
Float making his characters.
Fuck.
Fruity? Fruity?
Yeah.
Floaty? Oh my
Fruity?
god.
Oh, it's fuck. Did I say floaty? Damn it.
No,
Okay.
I did.
Anyways. Oh, okay.
We both
So
went
anyways, D&D.
Anyway, skeleton. That's weird.
Yeah, so you're a skeleton. You do still need to roll dex stealth if you wish to. You'll have advantage assuming you wear the cloak.
Yeah. I just thought I'd do that as a precaution since we're probably going to be recognized pretty easily.
You're probably gonna get. Hey, you guys aren't like famous heroes yet. I hope you know.
Oh.
You're gonna need to earn that reputation, bitches.
Or we're gonna be. Or we're
Why
gonna
do we
be.
need to cloak ourselves?
Yeah, when we have to hide, then, huh?
18.
Well, you'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough.
Also, we're not from this land. They might recognize us as strangers.
As well as
No, you
anyone,
guys-
everyone
you guys
seems to
technically
know us, so...
Yeah,
Can we
everyone knows
move?
Lannis, so.
And finally, Lannis, do you wish to hide? Do you wish to stealth? Or are you gonna go around
I'm very bad at stealth, but I'll still roll because it's
Okay, you
Winter
have advantage.
Lannis.
Can I just
You
give
have
him?
advantage. You have advantage.
Aw,
Can I just
thank
give
you.
him a funny hat?
Oh my god, yes. Do
You want to give the skeleton a funny hat?
I will throw the hat back into your face.
No, I was gonna give Lannis that
Oh.
funny hat.
Yeah,
No,
But
give
now
the
I
skeleton
do want to
a
give my
Don't.
skeleton dude a weird hat along with the clothes.
Dude, give the skeleton a funny hat. It would be so much funnier.
Oh, I rolled 19.
19. See if you can get a nat 20 or some shit.
Okay. Let's see.
No, shut
Yeah,
up.
no. Yeah, no.
Then
19,
alright, but
19.
anyways. Those
Oh.
all they're able to quite easily stealth through the fucking city.
Yay.
And you get a pretty damn good view of everything. As you're walking through this, I'll say you guys begin to recognize that this is the city of Backhold. One that has been kind of, not necessarily dead, but essentially a shadow of its former self, a shell of its former self. As this was once a booming business with a city that could literally float in the sky, but after its great protector, its leader, its representative, Sar, a Korian of the Wind, a god of the wind, passed on, the islands no longer flew, and the city lost all of its trade after it lost its crystals.
Oof.
Faces
That's
giant
all I
economic
had to say.
Faces giant economic disaster. Oof.
Oof.
Elbozo. Fucking elbozo.
Elbow.
You fell off. You fell off.
Stock market crash. You fell off.
You fell off.
But yeah. As all of these horrible things happened, the city kind of became essentially nothing until a leader stood up, one that was pure of heart, who was eventually poisoned and assassinated because it was too fucking soft.
Oof. Number 2.
As a tyrant stood up to its power and began to lead the country. This man was known as Seer. Fucking Seer. Yeah. Essentially, he doesn't have any, like, fucking details about him. He's, all things considered, a very anonymous character, I would say.
Ooh, love that.
As no one has seen his face, people have heard his voice only distorted. So basically, L in the first episode.
Now I just want to rewatch Death Note, you cunt.
We can watch it together. Anyways. Yay. So anyways, Seer
Zodiac.
rules with his fucking iron fist and created a law. As Backhold had some amount of automation or automatons, which slowly began to grow as Seer took over, with more automatons moving in. Essentially immigrating from places such as fucking Rookmire and what's the other one? Eberron, I believe. And slowly moving into Backhold. And over time, Seer began to value them over others. As automaton were given more rights than the other mortals. And so they began to patrol the streets, to the point where they were able to fucking beat people up and get off scot-free.
Oh my god.
As the place essentially began to get run by machines as, in a more aggressive sense, where it became essentially the equivalent of a police state, but all the police are fucking robots.
Basically,
That's
any
my best way of
dystopia.
describing it. Exactly, a dystopia. And so, any mortals or non-automata are only allowed out at certain times. Hence why I needed all of you to stealth, and you all successfully passed, with relatively high rolls all around.
I'm surprised
We're
we rolled
stealthy
so high.
boys.
Lana's
Yeah.
got a 19,
I got a 19.
Flo got an 18, and Next got an 18. Sorry, no. Flo got an 18, and Next got a 19. Point is, you want to know what the DC was?
10.
What was it?
10.
It was 18. You were
Oh
so
my
fucking close.
god!
Oh my god!
We
You were so
barely
fucking close.
passed.
You lucky bastard.
I'm
That's
so glad I had
lucky.
that +1 and we had advantage.
That would have been bad.
I'm so glad I had that plus 2.
10. If I had a plus
Yeah,
10
exactly.
and I fucking fucked that up.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
Thank God I have a plus 2. I could have failed it if I didn't.
If we had the context that like automatons were the ones, I would have just literally turned into an automaton instead of leaving it up to chance.
Can you do that?
They're mortal.
To be fair, you have fucking changed into
I've
the
just
animal, so I
Yeah, I've
could.
turned into a cat before and meowed, like as
I
a
know,
joke.
I know. Fucking pussy. Sorry.
It's funny.
Anyways.
But saying that,
Anyways.
I am drawing the skeleton right now, and he is looking very, very snazzy.
Good for you, good for you. And so we continue onwards. As you eventually are brought into a tavern by the young boy, who has yet to introduce himself, I believe. Has
True.
he?
No, it's
No, he hasn't.
I have
yeah,
to mention.
He
Alright
hasn't.
then.
you're
In
right.
that case, he drags you all into one of the inns, or one of the rooms in this tavern/inn. As he brings you in, there is a single bed which frame has been somewhat broken, kind of bent in. And the place
Someone
is
had a
very
good
minimal.
night.
Yeah, someone
My
had a good
friend.
night.
Oh my fucking god. And
It's
overall,
us
the
for
furni- it's very minimally furnished, with a single desk and a small chair. Basically those fucking stools. Sorry, a stool, yeah. And a simple mirror that is covered in dust, and a couple of cobwebs lying around. Other than that, there's not much. However, he promptly sits on the bed, clearly claiming this room as his own. As he sits
Ah.
down and begins to explain.
Hello, governor.
My name is James Windwaker.
Like the
Okay.
game?
Oh my god.
The game, yeah. I was fucking listening.
game
I was fucking
itself.
listening.
Wait,
Plays
Wind
the fucking
Waker.
Wind Waker theme.
Wait, Wind Waker.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
know.
I just clicked onto something already.
Oh. As he looks to you, if you know the plot of Wind Waker, you'll get a better idea of his personality. Anyways, as he looks to all of you and says, "I can't say too much, but I need your help. I can't provide much information as to why, but I'm hoping that you have the good in your hearts to do so."
Well, it's kind of our
This-
job to help,
That's
so just
sus.
it's kind of our job to help.
Yeah, it's kind of our job, even though I don't like it.
It's still suspicious.
Yeah.
It's still suspicious. I still think it's suspicious. That's weird. Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Be suspicious. Be
At this
suspicious.
point, Lennis, probably when he talks, you can barely understand what he's saying because he talks like he's muttering to himself. He's like,
Fuck you, son.
When's he gonna get into
Okay.
summer mode? When's he gonna
I,
get into
you have
summer mode?
not given me a single opportunity to be happy.
Oh,
I'm a stressed out. I'm
Okay,
a
okay.
stressed out teenager.
To sleep yet.
Exactly.
Fair point.
Like at
Oh, by
least
the
let
way,
me
I forgot to
sleep.
specify the ability to you, but Hot.
Yes.
The way your elemental powers work, at least at this level, you gain a single casting of Fireball, of which you can change to be any kind of elemental damage, regardless of what season you're in.
Nice.
And you can do that a fucking once per day. Anyways. Fucking Fortnite. No. We're not going down this route. As he explains to you, you're Polar Capione, and I require you to fucking fix this. He does swear, as he pulls out this...
He looks a little bit shook.
Essentially... What, Polar's not used to people swearing or some shit like
No,
that?
he was expecting this dude to be like little mild-mannered lad because he's so small.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
smirking in the corner like...
You see, he's kind of dropped a bit of the... He's kind of dropped a bit of like the wholesome act of like this innocent child, and has gone a bit more like a fucking teenager now.
Oh, that makes sense.
And
then.
Lennis is not surprised at all because he is his kind.
Yeah.
They are
Indeed.
both teenagers.
Indeed. They say y'all teenagers.
You're scared
Is
of
a
the
living shit out of me. Wait,
Okay, we're
Wait
done.
till
We're
you
done.
ask.
We're done.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, it's a fucking parody. We won't
wait a
get
sec. We didn't
copyrighted.
sing it well enough to get to us. Never mind.
Yeah.
Do
We're
you
good.
think we are good enough to sing it?
Alright.
Actually, yeah.
So continuing from here. Balls.
But
Sorry.
yeah,
Um,
she just like cocks an eyebrow and just goes, "What do you need me to fix?"
he pulls out a messenger bag, and from it he pulls out a couple blueprints, and finally a set of two very interesting devices. Both of them circular, but not necessarily thin, being much thicker, and you could pretty much compare both of them to stopwatches. One of them glows a bright blue, whilst the other glows a bright red.
Is this
he
time
begins to-
dilation? Oh my god!
He presses a button on both of them as they begin to glow even brighter, and you hear a whirring, as suddenly you hear the sound of them powering down as the light fades from them. I have no artificer abilities, nor would be able to follow the instructions of such blueprints. I need someone of high skill
I
to
don't even know how we got your
help
hands
fix
on
this.
this.
Why did you
And-
ask all of us to come when there's literally
Yeah.
one single artificer? I could have stayed home.
If it was a gun, I would have come. Because
I think the
God,
reason
taking a
why
nap.
He looks to
think
all of
there's
you and
other
says
shit.
He looks to all of you and says, "Because I'm being followed, and I need you to protect me until Mr. Capione is done with this."
Fucking hell.
I mean, that's fair. I'm usually the glass cannon, so this can be a good break. Sure, let me have a look at these blueprints.
He says, "Thank you," and then begins to show them to you. Obviously, you're going to read through them. As
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
say, all of the handwriting and the way that they're designed is very familiar to you. You can't quite recognize it as to what
Can I do a
exactly it is.
history
Oh,
check?
then.
Can I do
It
a
all
history
feels-
check?
You want to do a history check?
Yes, because I have a weird feeling that this might be related to the Cerulean house, and I need confirmation. Because this dude's literally went out of his way to find me. There's no way it's not connected to the Cerulean house, so I'm checking.
Hey!
Fuck.
Okay. Alright then. Which roll
7.
9? Damn.
I got a 7. 2 plus
No,
7.
you have a +7.
Yeah. Anyway.
So
that
anyway, it's
doesn't do
9.
shit.
You wouldn't be able to know too much, but you just don't know too much. Listen, it's under a 10. It's under a 10. I can only give so much information.
So,
Are you?
I'll
what
have
are you doing?
I'll have another attempt later.
I'm playing with my keyboard to stop myself
Why?
from.
Can you stop?
Because I'm struggling to concentrate and it's helping me.
Do you have something else you can fiddle
Fair
with, big
point.
man?
I don't. I've broken like all my fidgets.
Hux, I'll buy you new ones.
Now.
Do you have any like
Yes.
phone games? Try like a phone game.
I'll
That's what I
send them-
usually
I'll
do.
No,
send
because
them-
if I
On your phone.
if I game, then I won't be listening, and I need to listen.
I'll
because
send
it's
them
good
with
to know.
fucking. I'll send them with the ukulele.
No, I don't want
Do
you to
it.
spend money. I don't want. you
Okay,
have to spend money.
but I
He already
do
has
have like
them.
3 fidget cubes that I don't use.
Oh, you do? Okay, you can give me those.
Duh,
Alright.
As long as you're not
duh.
spending money.
I would literally be spending money on shipping huts.
Ah,
What the fuck are you talking
makes
about?
me suffer.
Anyway,
Alright then. In that case, continuing. D&D. As you wouldn't be able to tell much. It's less than a 10.
well, yeah, what would I need to do to, like, fix this, man? What's needed, King?
In terms of like actual repairs, these things are some of the most complicated devices you've ever come across. With several magical elements to them, and describing a technology you're not quite familiar with, called technoglyphs. And there's a little excerpt on the back of the blueprints explaining what they are, saying that they are a combination of both technology and magic on a deeper level. If you want a like comparison of them, Hex Tech from Arcane.
Also, I drew the skeleton one.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I remember you talking about Hex Tech before. I can't remember
Yes.
this, but I wouldn't go
Technoglyphs
in.
are mainstream in fucking rail, but this is essentially the dawn of them, and the dawn of the average gem and all that shit.
He's just like, shit's different.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to.
As you actually, you know what? Roll me an intelligence check.
Heh +7, go bro.
Watch you roll a fucking nat one.
Yeah. No, you're luck.
Honestly, knowing my luck.
Exactly.
Oh wait, 7's the save. Oops.
11.
Listen, I'm the brain
Although
cell,
it
and
takes you
this is
quite a few hours. You're able to learn how these. You're able to learn how technoglyphs work.
Pog.
Because it takes about 2 hours. And you begin to essentially work on these and repair them. I'm going to need 1 Tinker's Tools check from you and 1 Intelligence check.
Okay, do I have Tinker's Tools
When
proficiency?
was the last
I do!
time that we slept?
Alright, what do you need for Tinker's Tools? Like, what sort of roll do you need?
Tinker's Tools check.
I swear to God, we
What
haven't had,
proficiency
like,
We
does
haven't
it
had
go
a
with it?
sleep until before
we
the
haven't
shadow.
had a long rest
Yeah.
like since a while.
Like since
Yeah.
the shadows.
I just
Give them a
imagine
nap.
Lannis.
Give them a nap.
Lannis is just crouching with his head in his
Okay,
hands,
would the
like,
Tinker's
"I'm
Tools
so
check be...
tired."
Would that be dexterity or
I just haven't
or
got
intelligence
to it.
for the Tinker's Tools check?
It would be intelligence for the Tinker's Tools, usually.
Okay.
Especially in the context of an artificer. Alrighty then. I can hear the greatest showman from outside.
And I have proficiency in them, so is that another roll?
No, that's whatever your intelligence modifier is plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, then my...
Did you forget how
Oh my god, that's a dirty
proficiency
20.
works? Dirty 20, alright.
Because my proficiency is
In that
plus
case,
3!
Even with a dirty 20, it still takes quite a bit of time.
That's fine.
And tell me, Lannis and Levi, where are you guys currently? Are you going to stay in the room?
Right
Or
now,
are you...
looking out a window. It's,
Really?
yeah, because I like windows.
The view outside
You
is,
anime
It's
bitch.
just bleeding. No, and I'm just bleeding. I am just dripping blood because I haven't healed.
The view is just okay. Being essentially the side of another building, but you can see a bit of forest to the left. But other than that, not too much. It's pretty bland.
I'm
view.
Lannis-
trying to numb the pain.
Whilst,
Lannis is just sitting down on the ground.
Whilst
just
he's, like-
very tired.
whilst he's fixing it,
That's fair enough.
he just gives like a side glance and goes, "Can we
Yeah.
rest whilst we're here? Because
Mhm.
we've been through some shit."
I'll say this. You guys can have a short rest.
Sure.
Not a long
Don't
rest.
heal all my health.
Look up short rest. Look up short rest if
Yeah.
you wish to.
Hell.
There you go. There you
Hell.
go, Kings. a little
The
bit better.
short rest is good, but I still can't change forms. I've been stuck being depressed for 50 episodes.
You don't get to stop being depressed.
Spend healing surge. It says I can spend healing surges. What does that do? Like, how do I do it? Might be needs to. So I'm
what we on?
37 health out of 51. So what will
Yeah.
short rest do?
Did you up? It would just get you to full health. Look up the rules of a short rest. I don't know.
Reset maximum HP as well, right?
Yeah, if it Levi, if you want to know what it does, you look it up. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna look it up myself
just
now.
tell me.
Oh my god, this. To be fair, this is my fucking job.
Yeah, that is your job.
All right. Shut up. Shut up. How do you demean me to such things? I'm more than that. I am a Virgo. Anyways, a short rest is a period of downtime, at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds.
Wants to go back to being a summer child.
You can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short. Each hit dice, man. Player rolls.
Do I have to take a long rest?
Okay,
to
okay, I
change
see how
forms?
Gains hit dice upon finishing a long rest. Okay.
Also, can I
get it
say
now.
something?
Okay, so
When
how
we-
much health do you guys each have?
I have 37 out of 51.
Do you know what your hit die is?
It died. Did it do?
I have
No,
two
I don't think I do.
Should be somewhere in your HP area, like your hit dice, and it should be a D8, D10, whatever.
Shall I
Surely,
share my
you know, come on.
Shall I share my screen quickly? So you can.
No, I'm just gonna fucking look it up.
God, we are
I've
rusty.
given up.
Yeah, we are rusty. I haven't looked at this fucking sheet for ages.
Yeah. I am not fucking rusty. I've just never used short rest before. Anyways, roll me 68 plus your Constitution modifier,
68.
and that totals the amount of 6d8
How do
plus
I
your
do 6 of
Constitution.
them?
R6d8.
Okay. No.
No, there needs to be a space between.
Space
Yeah.
between the R and the 6.
I'm
Yeah.
dumb. Shut up.
Okay. I have a problem getting a space between R and sex.
So it is. So it's R space 6 space.
No, there isn't
No,
another
no.
space.
There's no space. Okay.
It's okay, I understand. I have a big problem with spacing out the X and D. Anyways, yeah, you regain. What's your Constitution modifier?
Constitution modifier is +3 for saving throws and +3 for normal.
All right,
as well.
so if it's +3, that means you regain 33 hit points. And no, it does not exceed your limit, as in like.
Alright, guess. At least I'm full. At least I'm not bleeding anymore.
At least you're not bleeding anymore. You probably still have the wounds, and they're just not
Just bandaged and
gushing
all
with
that.
blood.
Yeah.
It's all bandaged.
Like,
As I
they've been
imagine
treated.
for a rogue like. Yeah, exactly. I imagine for a rogue, and also with your own personal background, you'd have like a set of like bandages, or just like fucking.
Yeah.
I don't.
I just
type of
use my
material-
power just to force it back in.
Oh,
Ew.
my fucking god! Don't describe that, my fucking Brian. Oh my god! I imagine both a combination of your godly abilities and also just good old
My
magic
backstory.
steps and bandaging.
my defying backstory.
Yeah, I imagine like the simple scars and blemishes quite easily heal, but then the like bigger wounds and gashes you have to wrap up with bandages. And so now you're still a little scuffed because it's only a short rest, but you're still looking pretty. You're still looking pretty good. Lannis, for you,
Yeah.
you're a bard. You're a musical bard. Opening dice. All right, you need to roll 68. I just realized. Yeah, you guys have.
I have to
You
roll
sound so
what?
depressed.
I also read something that between adventures we should have rest. Lou.
I mean, wait,
Do you want me to-
what? Wait, I'm confused. Huh? What does 68 mean?
As in 6d8s, like that.
Like roll 68 and then recover that amount plus your con.
Okay.
There you go.
You're welcome, big man.
All right. What's your Constitution modifier?
0.
All right. So then you regain 24 hit points, and it does not. Go above your level. Oh, sorry. Go above your max HP.
Damn.
As for you, Polar, I will say it will take you another hour if you wish to repair everything. If you wish to take a short rest. However, this
I'm alright.
will have
I'm just gonna say something. Since the last time we played, I have used Polar since, and when I used Polar since, he was healed up.
All right.
So I don't know
Well,
what we would be on.
you would have been around half health, but I'll say this. We'll just say that you did take a short rest, which will unfortunately have an effect. But these are the consequences, Polar.
That's okay. I've got temp HP.
Anyways, you've got this.
Yeah, I can get temp HP back, and if need be, I've got like
HP.
If need be, we've got a bard.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
If need be, we've got a good bard.
Yeah.
Anyway.
As about an hour and a half. Indeed.
About a half.
As about an hour and a half into. No, an hour and a half into the.
Polar
into essentially you guys all resting. Yeah, Polar fixing shit too, but the other two resting and healing wounds and all that. Perhaps they're both taking naps, they're tired. You begin to hear the sounds of screaming, and then the sounds of a gunshot. Which immediately wakes up the party. Gun?
Oh my god!
Monkey? Look at the little monkey boy who wants a fucking gun. You want a shotgun?
I'm not a fucking
You
monkey.
want a shotgun? No, you're a monkus now.
I think Levi would have a. Levi would have.
Good with every ranged weaponry, so of course.
I think Levi would have a sniper rifle.
That's what I picture him as one of his main ones.
Oh yeah.
No, he has an antimatter rifle for some fucking reason.
And you've never used it either.
I don't have it yet.
Oh.
I need to make it.
No, your proficiency in it. No, you cannot make it. You cannot fucking make it.
If we could make it, I would have made you one.
Make me one then. Make me.
I can't.
No,
I can't make one. You have to acquire it yourself.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna acquire that.
Anyway, what other check do you want me to do, big man?
Polar is the wrong. Oh, you don't need to do anything. I'm just saying that there are shotguns outside, or there were gunshots outside. You guys get to react.
He like perks up a bit and looks to James and just goes, "What? Is that what you need us to protect you from?"
He looks to you kind of fucking all of a sudden shy and innocent again, putting the act up again and says, "Yes." As he also looks a bit shooken up. With a further insight check, you'd be able to figure out what's going on.
Can I do an insight check?
But otherwise... Alright then, roll.
Oh my god, I've just been dinged, for fuck's sake.
Ice cream!
No, it's not ice cream! I think it's my doorbell.
Oh!
8.
Float literally has a doorbell built into his room.
Just sounds like a fucking...
It is the greatest thing ever. It happened on my stream for the first time for me.
There's no way.
Yes, yes way. I was so shocked. I fucked up my game.
What? You have there's fucking, you can put doorbells on the fucking...
I was like, I think it's one of those like, I think it's one of those smart doorbells which just plug into the wall. So you just plug it into a plug socket.
Yeah.
And it's fucking great. It was really loud though. It felt like my doorbell went off. But Blue, while we're having this quick break, Blue, I thought we talked about me being really good at just ranged weaponry in Toto.
Among Us.
See back.
Yeah, Blue wasn't able to hear what you said. He was deafened for like half of that.
Ah, damn. Blue, I thought we talked about Levi just being good at any ranged weaponry at one point. No, Blue died.
Oh, yeah, I think Blue definitely died.
Yen is dead.
Yeah. Poor Blue.
Levi
Anyways,
just-
welcome back to another session of World of Netflix.
None of your players are even here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm.
I can just imagine, like, Levi's past, he just had, like, this massive sniper rifle which he just used everywhere. And then he just broke it. He just shot it and just shattered it in 2 pieces.
I'm so tired.
Oh my god. Do you want to know something?
What?
What?
I have probably like 50 plus spells on my character sheet.
For who?
Mavers.
At our level? Or, like,
Yeah.
Did you?
I have a lot of spells.
You do
I'm
not
not
have
saying
50
spell
spell
slots.
slots, nor should know.
I don't
50
ever
spells.
said I have 50 spell slots. I have 50 spells.
Oh, hey,
Welcome
David.
back, Blue.
Blue,
Yeah, we're
Oh,
currently
I
waiting
don't
for
know, it's
Flo.
probably
Knox.
was.
Blue,
And I left
I'm
because
just...
shit.
I'm wondering if, like, I swear we talked about Levi just being good with all ranged weaponry at one point.
That's that's absolutely not what I said.
Here's the
I
thing.
said
Here's the thing.
reason- Yeah.
I was going to say, in terms of a more gameplay perspective,
I have 41
like
spells.
Max, if you want that to be like a more central part of Levi's character, then
No,
what you
no,
could
it's
do,
just like in the past he used to be more or less.
if can I continue
Yeah,
with what
yeah,
I was saying? Yeah, okay. I was just going to say, if you're saying that this relates to his lore, then something that's very possible is, I'm not sure which like race you chose, but some
Elf.
races are like, okay. Did he get a feat at level
I
1?
think it has proficiency with ranged weapons.
He
Here's
should
the
have proficiency
he doesn't
with
have
ranged weapons,
proficiency
but
with ranged
No,
weapons. He has
that's
proficiency with an
pelvic,
antimatter weapon. And I'd like to clarify something. In past conversations, Nex literally created the lore and story that he was a half demon just to explain why he has proficiency with the antimatter rifle.
No, it wasn't that. It was Defy of Fate. We were talking about that. We were talking about I came up with an idea of Defy of Fate being more or less demon related.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got me.
But still, it was the X for that. I got you out of that specifically because it's simply overcomplicating it. I feel like an easier way of explaining, number one, such a tiny piece of information on the character sheet decided to completely ignore and just say, oh yeah, also I have this. Or a better explanation, this world is relatively modern with lots of, basically technology being far more widespread, so it makes a lot of sense that you might have some proficiency in certain kinds of weapons. It's as simple as that. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated every time. It's like explain. It doesn't need to be.
I just love in my that you let me have a quarterstaff just to bonk people.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Hello.
just have that shit sometimes. Oh, Halo.
I mean, yeah, but that is just a common weapon. But anyway,
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a
Lou.
difference
What?
between
Yeah, but
like.
I didn't have one. I just asked, can I have something to bonk someone with?
Yeah, I'm back.
No.
I was just given food. That was what the ding dong was.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think I have any
Ding
more
dong, ding dong.
stuff. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, what I was just going to say is that if you want that to be the case, then you can always sacrifice one of your ability scores to give yourself a feat like sharpshooter or, it really just depends on like what you're really looking for. Because if you want that to be a flavor thing for your character, normally it doesn't always give them for free, but there are many aspects within the game itself that allows you to like make those adjustments for your character.
Exactly.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
by the way,
what?
David, I managed to get Divinity Original Sin working.
Hey.
I have no fucking clue what was going on earlier.
Anyway,
Anyways, back to the
you
session.
know.
Back to the session. Hey, you ain't never seen anybody schmoove like this. Anyways.
You ain't never seen so much more. Float, are you muted again?
Oh my god.
Are you? Time to cry.
I also love how I
Stay
just have
with
cooking
me.
utensils, but I never
You
used them
wanna
in my
know
life. I just love that.
Out your door at midnight.
Since when did I ever? Oh yeah, I mentioned it.
So
All right, Float, you're
sorry.
back.
My dad barged in
Don't
and called
worry
me an
about it.
inconsiderate git.
Call him Irish. No, don't do that.
I would get my ass handed to me.
You would.
Oh,
So
is
don't.
that Irish?
No, he's not. That's
He's
the thing.
British. He's just.
He's an. You know what? I usually don't use this word, but you know what? For this one time, he's an entitled English cunt. Anyways.
That's
what-
not even an
Um,
exaggeration of the truth.
I was going to say, Float. Oh well, I mean, your YouTube channel isn't monetized yet, but just in case, I suggest that in editing, and this is for future
should.
Float, you should definitely censor that word that you just said, because that will get your channel unmuted. On
Flo
Twitch, I'm
fucking
pretty
says
sure
it all
it's
the time. What are you
fine.
talking
Yeah, I say it all the time.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, you're never getting censored ever, like at all.
Why do you
I
think I'm a
just,
Twitch
I, no,
streamer?
no, no, I literally just, yeah, but here's the thing. Do you post spots for like every single one of your streams, or?
I
I feel
do.
like. No, I was asking Float.
Most of them
Oh,
for a
okay.
backlog.
Okay. Well.
Some won't be
I mean, I plan
uploaded.
on censoring every time Float said that word on fucking the Brawlhalla of it. Anyways,
I was gonna say half of their. Literally every time I win, that's what they say.
Yeah, exactly.
indeed.
I have
And
say
so to
something.
continue.
What did I miss?
Yeah, the party hears gunshots from outside.
Bang bang.
Does anyone want to go out?
I need to fix the thing.
No.
You guys
I
are gonna
am
fucking stay here?
resting. I am
And
resting.
everyone
I don't
stayed
give a
inside.
shit.
Levi,
What?
Levi, go outside.
you're the only one who can dodge really.
Sacrifice.
I'm just gonna get on my fucking short bow and just fucking walk out there.
Levi, you're the fast.
Yes.
Levi, you're the fastest one out of all of us.
All right.
I'm doing
Yeah,
the job, and
and
Lannis is
I'm-
very
I'm
injured.
I can
I'm
probably dodge- I
being
can
a
probably dodge
bodyguard.
few
I'm being a
bullets.
bodyguard.
Yeah. Someone's got to be a scout.
I can dodge a few bullets.
Exactly. Go for it,
I
King.
mean,
Go for it, mate.
you can
I'm
certainly
sure
try.
you'll be fine. I'm sure
I
you'll
do
be
have that
fine.
Whoever has the highest
used
AC,
once.
so.
It's going to be
You
him.
could also just.
He's a
Here's
rogue.
the thing. You could also just stealth outside.
I could just
Like,
stealth
exactly.
outside.
And with this cloak, you will still have advantage on it. So go ahead.
I'm not even wearing the cloak.
Well, you
I'm
can
wearing
put.
my own
Fine,
clothes.
lose your advantage. Do that then.
You're
Put your
fine,
cloak
fine.
on.
Like,
You
I
make
don't
your one
realize what.
going.
Okay, I'm gonna wear the cloak.
No, you fucked up. You fucked up. Too late.
I'm done.
He
I'm
was
done.
literally
Yeah.
giving you a
Done.
gift. He was giving you a gift, and you fucked up.
I'm the toxic D&D player now. Toxic DM. No, you don't get it. I'm kidding. If you do actually want to put it on, you can.
Okay, I can put it on to go outside.
All right
because of
then.
the gunshots.
So, I presume you're stealthing the moment you get out.
Yes.
All right, then roll stealth for me. Advantage, of
Well,
course.
Stealth again.
Be stealthy,
Ooh,
stealthy
now,
boy.
plus 10.
Yeah, so
Plus
that's a
10.
27. That's
27?
Yep, and I don't know how much
All
the
right, easy.
cloak does as well. If it does anything.
I mean, like you could roll a fucking.
You could roll a nat 20.
Get a nat 20, yeah, or just higher than a 17.
Roll again. You've got
That'd be dry.
advantage.
Yeah, you don't know they could have a passive perception of 29.
Pretty sure they have a higher power.
Yeah.
Thank God
But
it
I'm-
wasn't disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, 27 absolutely hits the mark. As I'll say, this cloak is definitely much more of a brownish color. Though
covers my green.
there's a bit of black in it, it's a bit of a dark brown, and very much matches up with the wooden walls of the tavern. As you
Basically, it
kinda-
makes you
you
look
kinda fucking
edgier
move.
and cooler.
It basically just ties all my other armor in together.
Yes.
Exactly. As you begin to blend in with the walls, as you slowly hover over the balcony, which has a very simple design and allows you to see everything that is going on in the tavern. As you see, a door has been smashed through, and standing inside, coming through the entrance, this large humanoid, well, not really humanoid, but fungal creature. It quite literally looks like a giant mushroom. If you wish to see art of it, I will send it in no mic real
Yes.
quick.
I want to see.
I want to see this bitch.
I want to see mushroom.
It's just fucking Toad from Mario.
For context, there are two of them. It's the bigger one.
Oh my god. They are
That's
gross.
spooky.
Is that a fucking mushroom dog?
Mushroom?
Oh my
There
god.
is
mushroom.
Mushroom dance. Whatever.
However,
could it
for
mean?
now, you will only see the big one.
Damn.
It means
That's a
you-
nasty ass. Yo, the tall one and the dog are nasty as hell. What the
I need
fuck?
to stop looking at that. I've got to fucking. I hate seeing like tons of like
Oh.
toes connected to each other. and it's fucking-
Trypophobia.
Oh my god, you have no
I should
idea
stop
what is
looking at it.
happening.
Yep.
The only time I have it is when there's stuff coming out of it, so I'm fine at looking at it. Mainly.
Mostly.
Get that memory out of my head. There we go.
As the creature, you see right in front of him on the ground is a man with a gun, presumably where you heard the gunshot from. As you see roots begin to essentially shoot from the body of this fungal creature and begin to essentially attach itself to the guy with the gun, who drops it, and you begin to hear this loud screeching noise.
I know those creatures. They're from the
I heard
Underdark.
the smile. I heard the smile. I know those creatures.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, they're from the Underdark. They're actually peaceful
Yes, they
creatures.
are.
But not
As
right
you
now.
begin to hear this distorted voice talk through the man. We have come here looking for that who holds the hands of time and space.
Oh
to
god.
punish him for his sins.
What? That's
And how
gonna
the
be
fuck do
fun.
they know I'm there?
He neither belongs to this world nor this time, and must be taken in along with the relics he holds. As everyone around is both terrified and confused, having no idea what he is talking about, and simply on their knees, some praying, some hiding behind tables and chairs, some underneath the tables themselves, and some readying weapons, but to no avail, as many of them are knocked down or disarmed quite quickly by these roots.
To die.
Once
Okay,
again,
I
you
am
are completely
scared.
stealthed, so they notice nothing. But you begin to see essentially the flesh and skin of the man that is talking for this creature begin to turn and bruise and eventually kind of, I guess, hang is the best description. It begins to wrinkle and essentially dry up like fruit
Ew.
as the nutrients of its body are being sapped and sucked out of it as it turns into this empty husk with very little life in it. As the creature
Gross.
drops it, it has become quite fragile, almost like ash, as it very quickly crumples and turns into dust. so with that, Levi, what is your plan here?
Parts of me wants to just run upstairs and just say, "We're getting out. I don't give a fuck. Get out."
The good idea.
It's a good idea.
That would be a very good idea. So
What
that's
is
your
the
plan?
bad idea, though? It's the bad idea just to
Is,
shoot it.
me grabbing both my daggers out my knife sleeve and just slash it.
No.
I
Yeah, we're gonna lose
Levi,
Levi.
Levi,
tonight.
Or even just trap it in a ray of frost.
Hey Levi,
Listen to
you
him.
can certainly try.
Don't
You
try.
can't.
Don't try.
I'm going to use the fucking ability which I've only used twice, and that was during the start of the dungeon.
You're doing it?
And I'm going to use the
Oh my god.
crystal to grant myself a bit more of a speed bonus
Fucked.
to run upstairs.
Oh, okay. You scared the shit out of me.
We were concerned that you were just about to...
thing.
Yo, anyone else thought he was
Two
gonna
man.
just run up and kick it?
Yeah, no, me too.
I
Put
would
it
just turn it
fast.
into fucking MKs and just fucking just freeze it.
We do not have faith in your necks. I hope you know this.
I know, and that's why I'm choosing the harder one, which I need to. I can't remember how you fucking do it.
Just peg it,
I'm
mate.
gonna, yeah, 100. Which will grant me the speed from one of those. Ranging from 100 to fucking nothing. 66. I run upstairs, please. If you just shout at everyone, get out now.
Don't
So
shout!
you're doing this in
Not
public,
shout,
correct?
Tell you
So
So you're doing
what.
this. All right,
Sorry.
all right.
What
Just
were you
barge
saying?
in.
I said you're doing this in public with everyone.
I'm just getting out there. I'm still partly stealthy due to the fact I'm faster.
Okay. So wait, I'm confused. Are you doing this on the lower floor with everyone in the tavern,
No,
or are you doing
I'm
this in the
going
room?
to. I don't give a fuck about them.
He's run back upstairs.
All right, so you head into the tavern room. All right then. In that case, I'm presuming everyone wants to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right then.
Before
How
we
we
run
getting
out,
'Cause-
Polo glares at
I
James
want to
and
just
just goes,
smash the window
"What?"
and just fucking throw a rope out.
Roll me a strength check.
Strength check is
Chill.
20 again, isn't it?
Pardon?
7 plus. Plus 1, so it's 8 by its class, isn't it?
I'd say you kind of crack it. Like there are faint signs of cracking.
Can I do it with a weapon? Just.
Yeah, you can definitely do it with a weapon, and I won't even.
I have a quarterstaff.
Yeah, absolutely. You wouldn't even need a check for that, as you've already cracked it. As so, you fucking hammer the shit with a quarterstaff, as you see the glass go from this near clear to this complete white, caused by all of the different what is it? Fractures? I forget what the correct
Fractures, you're
word
right,
is.
dude.
All right. As you see all the cracks around, and eventually you shatter it as all the glass goes flying out in a loud. What's the name for the word? Is it shatter?
It's shattered.
Shatter.
Like for the sound. Point is, with one big shatter, all the glass goes flying out. You chuck down a rope, and I guess you all get ready to go out.
He just looks at Lannis, looks at the guy, looks at Levi going out the window, and just goes, "Okay, let's go." This is fucked, though.
All right. As you guys begin to run around, I presume, you
Heck,
notice
basically.
a lot of the automaton that were once here are now on the ground. Some of them torn to bits. Some are on fire. Some are just completely inactive. And sitting across many of them are these same fungal creatures, including the ones that you saw from the photos. The other ones that you saw in the photos.
He just goes, "What the fuck is that?"
He looks to you and says, "Servants of the Father Time."
Father time.
You've
All I
aged
say is
time?
idiotic.
That does not sound good whatsoever.
Where have we been dragged into?
Yeah, that's my question. What the fuck is happening here?
Something which I don't want to be in.
You'll be fine. When
Should we
he
even-
targets a
No.
singular,
Should
when
we
he
even
targets
be
a singular
defending you?
person, he looks to you and says, "You'll be fine." When he targets a person, he only targets them. It's like tunnel vision. No one else is affected by it.
Right,
No, he
right. But
he just
no, you're
he
some
just
sort of
gestures.
like criminal.
He just gestures to the things he's got in his hands that he's been repairing. You're the criminal. I got the objects. I think I'd be roped into this nonsense now.
He looks
think
to you
we
and
all have.
says, "I assure you, you haven't. The moment I'm able to return to my time, I'll be fine."
I was
This
wondering why
isn't-
you looked like a fucked up
Place.
Victorian.
So what happens if I just casually kill one of them?
Don't!
They'll be fine.
You
They're
can't.
disposable if
So
anything.
I
and
won't
exist.
get targeted myself.
No, because they're not the ones that chasing. Essentially, the way that his attacks work and his strikes work are that he attacks those that don't belong. Essentially, where I come from the future, you guys are currently existing in your normal time.
Why did you come here? Get it?
This does not feel
You
like our
could've
normal
come here
time.
when
I
we
mean,
were older.
technomancy?
Yeah, more powerful, motherfucker.
Anyway,
looks
we
to
just need to
you-
keep running.
As
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
all
yeah.
running and you're saying this, he says, "It's because something terrible is about to happen. Or, well, has happened in my time, but will happen in your time. You get the idea.
Stopping
In the
it before
future,
it occurs.
something terrible happens, and I was sent to fix it. However, as I was traveling through time, I accidentally broke the hands of time and space."
Ah,
They
so
bring
that's
us
the
here-
thing I'm
Why
fixing.
no? Why would they ask just a mortal to fix a catastrophe of the entire world?
Bitch, you
That's
just ended your
stupid.
god like 2 days ago. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't
He
be
looks
saying
Shut the
shit
fuck
like
up.
that.
He just
Don't be
looks
saying
at Lannis and
It
just goes.
still doesn't make sense, man.
He looks
It's
at
a
Lannis and
mortal.
goes, before we
He looks
started
to you and
ascending,
says,
we were just mortals. He was probably in the
Yeah, but-
same fucking
yeah.
spot as us.
"Yeah, that is
So-
very fair."
I could do shit.
You could
He
do
looks
shit
to you and
too.
says, he looks to you and says, "Who said I was just a normal mortal?"
See?
And he looks to Thor and says, "Please hand me the blue clock, or
He,
the blue device."
he like gently places it in his hand and just goes, "It's not fully fixed yet."
He... Oh, wait, fuck. I meant to say that you would have already fixed them.
Oh,
But you
never
know.
mind.
Alright, as you toss it to him, you see him turn a dial on it. As
And
some...
he hits it and then turns into a different alien.
No. Though actually something quite similar. As you see his skin become somewhat translucent and this dark kind of blue of the night sky. And suddenly his body is covered in these essentially glowing
Ghost
stars.
boy.
No. Glowing stars.
Flying stars. Are we related? No.
Doorman.
As I'll say,
Are you related to my adoptive mother?
He's no ordinary.
Funnily enough, that's what I was about to tie it to.
Yeah.
As
Adoptive
Monus
mother.
you would recognize that whatever species he is at least something similar in vein to what Lyra is.
I just
Anyway.
called. Oh no. I wish I
Yeah, so
wasn't
you
in
just
winter
called
mode.
Lyra. You just called Lyra's race mortals.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't call
I am a salty bitch, okay? Shut up. If I had a long rest anytime in the day, maybe I would
As
be
he
better.
turns the dial further, this blue energy that originally came from that sphere, but on a much more powerful scale, circles around all of you, and you feel no sickness, no motion sickness this time. As you're
Oh,
all
thank
taken
Look.
to the base of the city, a little tucked away area that no one really visits. As he finally looks at all of you and says, "Thank you very much." He hands you the sphere and says, "Just press the button on that and it'll take you back to the city. And it'll very quickly, self-destruct, because you can't really have any future technology, because that'll create a paradox.
Right.
And you see him get fucking like awkward and shit. Like it's as much as an act as it is his own natural personality. You would
Was
not
that
be able to
it?
tell. As he looks to you and says, "Could I have the red device as well?"
After you explain what else you're here for.
He chuckles a bit and says, "You're always very funny, Mr. Capione."
What?
You say that like you know me.
I mean, I think he does. Sorry.
Shut
He's
the
from
fuck
the
up,
future,
Puck!
he's probably doing-
Also,
I'm
also he
hyping
said,
right now.
Also I don't mean to scare anyone, but also I just want to point out that he says "or"
Pardon?
and not "are."
What? How many years in the future is he from? What?
Well, he isn't gonna say that. As he turns the dial on both machines, they begin to spin quite quickly, rapidly. As you see his body begin to glow white before he kind of fades out.
As he starts to fade, I really want to do something. I want to grab him.
Is that your
If
son?
you want to try and grab him?
Yeah, I want to try and grab him as he starts
It's a
dissipating.
horrible idea.
As
Why would you?
Wait,
You're
I already
going
said
to.
it.
You're going to create a paradox.
Roll an
Bad
dexterity
bitch.
saving throw.
So,
As you grab him,
you are now deciding to grab onto someone after seeing those mutant creatures.
as
No,
He's
you
fascinated by the
can't
technology. He
move
wants
me.
let
answers.
him be, let him fucking be.
He wants answers. Hello, it's an
As you
artificer's
grab
nature.
him, as you fucking grab him, he is no longer tangible, and your hand floats or just goes right through his body. However, as you go through it fully,
Scared.
you begin to have a vision.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad.
Hey, I'm not the only one who has a vision now.
As you
Okay.
hear the sounds of a cackling mage, one very familiar to you.
Oh no.
As
Fuck
you
you,
see
Link
him
Tang
casting
Mavers.
several summoning rituals, and behind this figure, you see a large dragon, a chromatic one with several heads, different colors, white, red, green, black, and
Tiamat?
blue. That rises above, and you see the city of the gods being destroyed.
Oh, don't tell me that.
The
That's the
fuck?
dragon that is
Completely
showing
on
my
fire.
thing as well.
I
And
think
on
that's
metal
Tiamat.
spikes, metal spears, are the
Yeah.
corpses of you and your party members.
I'm dead. Cool.
Wait, and what?
Okay.
This all sounds important
You-
to me.
You and your party members. And I'd imagine Damien's rolling head is lying somewhere.
Oh, we're all dead. Everyone's dead.
Oh, and a final thing. You notice up in the stars in the sky, the stars are stained with blood.
Oh my god.
The stars.
And the North Star is shattered.
No! What? Huh?
And with that,
Oh, I
Bitch.
wonder if I
suddenly
should check
come
on the-
to.
just like,
He
hold on,
comes
I wonder if I
to,
should
like,
check on them. It's been a minute.
Sweating. He's like sweating and panting at this point. Fuck.
You come to and begin to hear a beeping. As you are teleported once again, and this one, you once again, is the weaker version, which means you all have to roll me some Constitution saving throws again.
Let me
Fart,
guess.
fart,
Let
fart,
me-
fart, 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 fart,
Let me
fart,
guess. With the
fart,
fact I
fart,
just had a
fart,
vision,
fart,
I
fart,
have
fart, fart.
disadvantage.
No, you wouldn't have
Oh,
disadvantage.
thank God.
Here's the thing. Blue is so much kinder than if I were DM. I just want to make it very, very clear. If
So
I
you
were
would
the
have given
DM,
me disadvantage.
would've-
Okay.
No. I wouldn't have done shit. And then when you said that, I'm like, I wasn't going to, but now you do.
You're evil. But
Alright,
fair.
so that's a 9.
So what do I plus as well? Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw. So yeah, for you it's what?
16.
Okay, 16's good.
16's respectable. Alright, Lannis.
You were inspect.
Naturally.
I hate my life. I hate my life.
As you're all warped back outside to
Lannis
like the
has a
general kind
barfing problem.
Can we agree that Lannis is the
Barf boy.
No,
He is
Yeah,
our
okay,
barf
yeah,
boy
that-
and our comedic relief.
He is just a
Barf boy.
weak stomach out of all of us.
Such a weak. Manus has the weakest stomach.
He's
Barf
also
boy.
our
Entire party.
he's also our comic relief too.
Yeah, little barf boy. Anyways.
I'm choking on my own puke. Save me.
Fucking hell, don't. Oh my
I
god.
roll a d4. You take that with necrotic damage.
Oh no.
You take 5d12 necrotic damage from your fucking barf.
Anyways.
Great.
5d12 would probably kill him. How much health do you have?
Exactly. I want to kill him from barfing. Anyways, continuing.
44.
As you guys are teleported to basically like the center area that you guys would have hung out around,
Yeah.
as Mr. Damien Darkblood teleports quite quickly with the power of the fucking sun right in front of you fuckers, as Wannis is still throwing up on the ground.
Just like, oh,
You can't
He
just
just
grab
doesn't-
my knife. Like, give me my ODM gear and I'm happy.
He just does a peace sign to Damon and just goes, I just realized what this feels like.
what feels like?
Never
What
mind.
feels like exactly?
Depression.
I was gonna say the teleports are starting to feel like when his body shifts into a different, like entirely different form.
Ah, okay, yeah. Basically, so you know how like mine's kind of like a flash of light. Basically, what's actually happening is I'm kind of teleporting to the center of the sun for a split second. Actually, not even a second. Sometimes it is just instantaneous to wherever I want to be. But occasionally, if I need to think about
Damien.
where I'm going, I just teleport to the center of the sun for a while.
He
Just
shushes him.
rambling.
Shushes him. I
But
shush him.
teleporting.
I shush him.
What the fuck do you mean? Don't fucking shush. Just smacks your hair. Don't fucking shush.
Yeah.
Can I just have
If you
my
do want
knife out, just saying, do you have my ODM gear and I'm happy and I don't give a fuck about whatever shit just happened.
Okay, listen, I want to make it very clear. I know I'm quite laid back, but fuck you guys. I'm a god. You will treat me with some sort of fucking respect.
I do not give a
Lannis
I made
Lannis
that.
is still puking in the background while he says that. He's like,
Just like,
Damien,
you want... I'll
Polar
give
is
you-
unamused.
You're kind of going through your own thing. You, don't you dare ask me for fucking shit, and if you do ask me for something, you say fucking please and thank you. Like any respectful person. Whoever taught you guys manners? Like, I swear, even when I was
No
a
one.
teacher, I wasn't this much of a fucking bitch.
I grew up in a
Okay.
slum.
You grew up in a swamp. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense for you.
Just look at me.
Just like,
look at my
you know,
just like, I don't give a shit how edgy you are, you can still have fucking manners. Anyways, what did you want to say since you were shushing me, and you will figure out something with your fucking gear later.
Holy fucking shit.
And of course, Polar Capione had to mute.
Yeah. Anyways, Damien, you want a bit of, or Jay, do you want to know how Damien actually does teleport?
Okay, sure.
Basically, because Solar God, you can teleport to wherever the sun is.
That's exactly what I
Wherever
was
the
saying.
sun shines,
No,
you can
literally, when you said that he teleports directly in front of you, I'm like, yeah, no. So you guys just see a ray of sun poke through the clouds and
okay.
shine upon the town square.
All right.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying that he teleports in the
Have I
middle
ever
of the
shown
sun.
you?
first.
Have I ever shown you Mr. Lumos?
I don't think so.
Who is Mr. Moon?
He's one of the sun gods.
Oh.
Alternatively,
Oh.
Mr. Yes.
Also, shouldn't we get back to what we're doing?
All right. Yeah.
We
yeah.
don't have
you guys.
we don't have
continue
a
where you
leg.
wanna do.
Anyways, what were you saying that you saw? And so wait, no shit. Sorry, or entirely erase that. That was entirely me metagaming. Anyways, so what was it that you wanted to say exactly? That you were fucking fishing, and he just very much gives you a death glare when he says that.
Talk to me or him?
You.
Well, I don't even know what your
Hey.
question was.
I'm going to say this once,
He is
if you're not
mildly
paying
amused by
attention-
this.
just like, okay, fuck this. The like a 10-foot cube of next to where Polar just was just straight up evaporates. Just straight up disappears and becomes a
You
small
can have
pile
Polar
of
do
ash.
that.
I would,
Yeah.
okay. I would make it so that way it doesn't hurt anyone, but just straight up a 10-foot cube behind Polar just straight up disintegrates.
He just looks over his shoulder and goes, okay, genuinely, I did not hear what you said.
Then, as I said, one last time, and listen up. What was it that you were trying to tell me that you thought it so important to try and shush me? I am trying to let you say your point, so go ahead before I regret this decision.
As I said, I don't remember. He just puts his hands up like, don't remember, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh my god, if only he were here.
Like, out of character, I don't remember.
No.
Because I was just given ice cream, I'm very sorry.
Polar, Blue, can you just say that Polar recounts what you described earlier?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I
I'll say
saw
that
the
Polar
vision,
just
that's it.
What
There you go.
vision?
I saw the Mad Mage summoning a dragon. With several heads
Well-
of different colours. Chromatic, to be exact. With all of us dead on the
Okay.
floor. Saw your head roll, actually.
Okay, this is
And
all
all the stars were covered in blood, and
plenty
he just
of visions
whispers
all
to
the time,
Damien and
not
just
always.
goes, and the North Star was broken.
What?
Yeah, it was shattered. I wouldn't say it that loud, though, because...
Okay, no. No, Tiamat is not. Wait a minute. You say, like,
Chromatic.
no. You said Mavers, correct?
Yes. I heard his laugh. And he was the one summoning
Oh.
the dragon.
God, of course. No matter what happens, even if Tiamat were to eventually be killed, someone of his power could always just manifest.
And we were
Okay,
dead on the
okay.
floor.
Yes, no, I realized I was
Impaled.
dead. This
It was
isn't the.
gross.
Oh, okay, so you were all dead. Okay, so 1, this is not good. 2, yeah, no, this is the first time I've been told that I was dead in a vision, but the last time was definitely much more difficult to get through, so this definitely shouldn't be a cakewalk as well.
I've had a
Okay,
few visions in the
okay.
past, but this is the most graphic I've
I've
seen.
had one.
Well, of course, Dal. Of course, you've had some visions thanks to Mr. Nancy. No.
I was about to fucking say.
Everyone's just being dramatic and talking
Damien's
with each
just
other,
like-
and I'm just laid down in
Damien's
the
just like, I
background
got rid of
dying.
Damien's just like,
You
I
are.
learned that voice 50 years ago due to extensive therapy, I swear to fucking God.
How's
Also,
it going, Dal?
another thing,
Nope.
Mhm.
Damien. We were teleported somewhere differently. I assume it was the past, but the technology I came across was from a time traveler.
I see. Can you
And-
tell me much about this? I mean, time travelers aren't the most uncommon. Obviously, there's God.
He had two
Oh,
pocket
wait a minute. Did you
watches.
happen to normally? Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, doesn't Father Father
Yes,
Time's slow with
Father Time,
telepathy?
yeah.
Doesn't he
had
normally
mushrooms.
take care of those?
He had mushroom people.
Like,
They were
yes,
after the
yes,
time
yeah,
traveler.
the people that serve Father Time, yeah, but doesn't he normally
I'll
take
say
care of
this.
time travelers? How do?
Damien, just to pop in, I'll say that you just know that Father Time, whilst is technically active, is very, like, fucking antisocial. He is a primal god that is just never around. So you would know, other than, like, his public.
Yeah, I would know his duties, but like besides
Yeah, exactly.
that, I would just like I'm not too familiar with Father Time, so I actually have
But the
ever-
main
I don't
thing
think I've ever
was-
met the guy actually.
But like the main
I
thing
just
was
know that he typically
the
takes
time
care of
traveler. They had broken pocket watches, and they asked me to fix them. They had this energy to them, like a form of technology combined with magic. I think they were called technoglyphs.
You would not know of what technoglyphs are.
He just
No,
describes
not
it
you.
to him.
Fucking Damien
Yeah,
would
no,
not.
Oh.
Damon's just like I
But the
see.
objects that he describes are very similar to a piece of technology that you once used. Ones that you would know as the hands of time and space.
I thought Father Time is normally supposed to guard those relics as well. Okay. If the flow of time itself is being interjected in this, then this is a matter of the gods itself. Okay. We first and foremost, I know this is very bad. We are going to have to continue your trials, and if anything, just consider this as training. You know, all great adventurers need to save the world from an apocalyptic event at least once or twice in their entire career.
I was
So,
just about to ask if this was related to the trials, but seeing as you have no idea.
Oh, yes, no, this is absolutely out of my jurisdiction entirely. I am telling Bahman about this. The gods. Oh,
Please tell him
the gods
everything
normally.
I've told you, including
I
the vision, because I have a bad feeling.
definitely
that it might
will. I
happen.
wish it was God. Okay, so you guys obviously don't know this, but there was once a god who reigned over this town, and he actually had the insight to look into people's memories and to tap into that, so that would be really helpful right now. Unfortunately, he is gone. But it is, okay. This will be
ability to
fine.
look
A
into
bunch of
memories?
apocalyptic
That's
events have been
fascinating.
stopped by adventures. A bunch of apocalyptic events have been stopped by adventures before, but obviously this is new. The hands of time have never been brought into this, and let alone Chronomancer as powerful as Mavis himself. I've always tried to get through to him because I knew that he always did have multiple backup plans. But moving forward, are you? Honestly, are you good? Do you need like a?
He threw up like twice already.
You're I know this conversation has been going for like a few minutes. Are you good? Because you're still going.
Yeah.
Like, do you? I don't think I can offer. He just pats your back. Are you? Like, goddamn.
Maybe
Okay,
he
anyways.
just needs a
Step
warm,
aside,
warm
Damien.
hand
You
to
need
help him.
some practice in cousining. As
Yeah.
you see Lyra appear behind you.
Mom! Sorry.
Oh my
Just
fucking
like
god.
she's not your fucking. She's not your fucking mother. Oh wait.
I didn't say it in character,
Okay.
bitch. Shut up.
She waves.
As
He waves
you see
to
her-
Lyra and just goes, "Hello."
She gives a gentle wave and then stands over Lannis, not really picks him up, but like gets him to stand up, and then pulls out a small teaspoon with some kind of medicine on it, and says, "Open up."
Sorry. He does what he's told. Because he's not about
Alright.
to say no to his mom.
But he's ice
Oh my
bitch
God.
right now.
That's literally not
Still,
your mom, man.
No. So you have to understand that even if the sassiest level of Lannis, he would never just not do what Lyra tells him to do. It's just not.
That's simping. What the fuck?
Goddamn fucking simp.
You're calling
Okay,
him simp.
so-
It's his mother figure. Why are you calling him simp? He's not a
Mommy-
Mommy, I'm sorry.
Because
Mommy?
let's be.
Mommy
It's sorry,
Mommy-
Mommy, sorry,
Mommy
Mommy,
King,
sorry.
Mommy King,
I'm
Mommy King.
simping
You guys
for
are
my mom.
fucking. You guys are fucking children.
I mean, compared
Anyway.
to you, yeah, old fart.
And just like, I am literally one of the newest and youngest. Do you know how old she is? As he says that, he realizes, okay, yeah, that's probably.
Lyra gives a
not something
fucking death glare.
I'm just
Okay.
like,
Information you shouldn't talk about.
she looks incredibly well for her very young age. Moving on though,
She looks
Oh
at
my
you.
god.
She still stares at you and like telepathically tells you, you know any Karais can take away your Karai blessings, which make up about 60% of your powers.
it's like, listen, we have a bigger problem, and just like telepathically relays the information that Polar mentioned earlier.
You see
Bahamut
her.
needs, like,
For-
and then at the end he says, Bahamut needs to know.
For a second, she grows a little bit shocked. Like, you can see it in her face, but then, like, quickly tries to cover it up, obviously, you know, because not everybody knows. And so, says, well, I do have a quick thing to do. As he takes Lannis to basically her little astronomy tower that she has, and essentially just walks him through it, kind of keeping his mind off the fact that he's puking, and gives about
He's
every
still
hour. gives him
puking.
some
It's been
medicine
like
and-
10 minutes.
He's still puking.
He's worn
Basically,
out.
what
Of course
Lear
he'd
did was
still be
they summoned
puking.
just a bag of holding, so that way they just have a permanent
Exactly.
barf bag for
Yeah.
them.
Ew,
I
bag of
imagine
holding
he
a
did something
barf.
like that. Indeed.
And this motherfucker
As
has puked his guts out at this point.
Yeah, what's left is
As
phlegm.
eventually you get to this rune kind of temple area, which has several fucking pillars with magical runes engraved into them. As
What the fuck?
aggressive
doing?
table hanging.
Is someone? Did you stop barfing and then just go straight to shitting? Like what?
That is Lannis in a nutshell.
Oh my god.
I'm putting my scissors through my fan. Don't ask why.
Why?
That's literally so dangerous and unnecessary.
Let's just keep going, man.
My fan shattered by just turning it
No,
on.
let's just keep going. Let's just keep going.
Alright,
No,
Lana,
you
Ignore
can't
me.
just keep going. What the fuck?
As
Damon's
Lyra-
just like, okay, well, just messages Lyra, just like, if you're gonna do this, we're meeting back up there, okay?
Alright. I am actually gonna do like a fucking post-credit scene bullshit, something like that. But anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, in that case, to just wrap up what's here, Damon
Yeah.
just basically kind of widens the only made to kind of cover the entire town square, and then he also just goes, "Oh, I should probably fix that." Well, just kind of pats his fucking pockets to see if he has anything. Just like, do I happen to have any dirt on me? He's just fucking Minecraft wants dirt.
Oh my fucking
You just
god.
turn it.
I'm just like, yeah, no, that's kind of gone. So,
Good job, mate.
oh, shut the fuck up. I can make you next. Anyways, just summons his chariot through the larger hole, like in the sky that he made, and just goes,
I
"You'll
like
probably
to
be fine."
think that Paul is such a bitch to Damien because he just has like a different like thought of him just beating his ass, so he's just being a bitch to him now in case he does.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So with that concluded, Lannis, Lyra eventually takes you up to this room which has several pillars with magical runes, most of them being astromancy. As she begins to tap each of them as they begin to glow this dark blue, and you begin to see into the veil of the night sky. And she says, I have a bit of a surprise for you.
Oh,
Mommy? I'm sorry, Mommy?
As
stop! I swear to
fucking
God, I
God,
will
I
fucking
hate you.
stab you.
Sorry, I just love the
As
reaction.
a-
It's very hilarious.
Yeah.
As a god in training, you have several responsibilities. One of those is to one day train others of your own mind.
What? I'm sorry,
And-
Robot
That was
GM.
very
What
well-
happened there?
I'm
Yeah,
not
that was
going
very
to force
laggy.
you into any war. I
Fuck, give
Well-
it a second.
I did not
Alright, alright.
understand
Is
that
this any better?
sentence at all. Yeah, this is.
Is this any better? Okay, okay.
It works now.
She says, eventually there will come a time where I will no longer serve as one of the gods of the stars. Perhaps one day I will even let go of the title of the North Star. And I will need a heir, essentially, or a...
Oh my God! Sorry.
Oh my fucking god. The nerdness is just...
You just sounded like you came. Are you good?
Fuck you!
I
I'm about to
understand
become the
that you-
fucking Star God. I'm sorry.
I understand you have your own bloodline and domains already, but if you'd be open to taking my title when the time comes.
Absolutely. Yes. Please. Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
That was easy.
She chuckled and finally says, there is one responsibility I will need you to do, though.
Yes. listening.
That is
What a little
to
man.
learn to control what are known as the Astronos.
That sounds
And then
like a
finally,
rhyme.
so
Sorry.
the Astronos are different kinds of, essentially, aberrations. And a subcategory, a subspecies of them, are the Callistos. I am a Callisto, and I guide thousands of them. Each star is a Callisto. And so I know you have the potential to master this power. I need you to take care of one of these Callistos. As she taps the final rune and tears essentially into the wall, creating essentially an opening into space. As crawling out is a much smaller, you could say maybe 9 or 10-year-old in terms like human, like physique, boy.
Am I getting a child?
One that looks very familiar and says,
Oh, him.
may I introduce you to James Windwaker?
Yeah.
This Linus is just like, yeah, I never saw him.
Never
in my
met this
life
dude before.
Nope.
Definitely not.
This is the first time I've ever
You-
seen that face.
you
Nice
are
to meet
very-
you, kid.
You
He
are
will
literally
be joining
sitting
you.
on his chariot, flying back to the realm of the gods.
He will be joining you on your adventures, but not necessarily being your, well, not really promoting to godhood.
Basically, you have
And with
little
that,
friends.
the session, and that will conclude today's session.
Let me just say
Child
something.
now.
Are you giving
But,
Hook Starcaller at some point?
perhaps. But
Child,
we
I
will
have a
not fully-
child.
We will not
You
fully
have a child
conclude-
which I can
Hold
drop
on,
kick.
hold on. We will not fully. Damn it, Jay. God damn it, Jay. Oh, there he is. He's back. We will not fully conclude without a post-credit scene.
Yay!
Yay!
Marvel style.
As we pan over to the night sky, we see several glowing orbs. Eyes in different kinds of shapes, different kinds of colors and sizes. All of them being one eye of each god. All staring down at the now sleeping city.
A new eye is
So
open.
Polis
It is
saw this
Lotus.
vision. Bahamut says to Damien.
Yes, I don't know how or under what circumstances, but all we know is that the person that they were with had the hands of time, and he saw this vision shortly after that, shortly before they were about to leave, or while they were leaving. It is concerning, I know.
He looks to you and says, Father Time hasn't answered to any of us, and I doubt he will. We'll either have to forcefully enter his temple, or figure out another way. Regardless, there's no way of truly knowing if this is what actually happens.
I know there have
But either way, it's
been
fucking
predictions that have been
concerning.
false before, but I mean, we've never had to deal with the actual hands of time being in the balance.
Ernestine says this is very true. But regardless, we can't simply just go to kill the Mad Mage in the small, unlikely chance
That
he
is
does.
never an option.
Exactly. He finally
Maybe-
looks and says, "Oh,
Maybe I need another expedition. Maybe if we get all of us to try one more time. I know in the past it hasn't, but the last time I feel like I really spoke to him. There has to be a chance.
He looks to you and says, you'll have one final shot. But if this is the breaking point for the Mad Mage, I want you to come with your original party. Not the keepers. I mean the people you have initially found in the dungeon.
To
Not
They
go back
just-
into that fucking maze, I swear to god.
Yeah, If I'm gonna say I'm out.
Don't drag us back there yet. We're not
Don't get
done.
on us, man.
Which do we challenge first? The prospects of entering Father Time's castle or returning into the dungeon one more time?
I suggest let them commence their trials. These predictions, we can't be entirely sure, so I suggest that you go on an expedition to Father Time's temple first. Whatever information you are able to get it, and bring it back. The trainees will continue their trials. Once they have reached the 10th trial, we shall inform them of this information. Once that is done, we will attempt to convince the Mad Mage. But I must assure you that if this fails, I will have no problem, no trouble killing him. Do I make myself...
Understood, Grandfather.
Soon says. Very well then. Meeting over. And so now the session is actually over.
Jay is the only one that cares for that motherfucker.
Yep, I would.
Yeah,
We all want him dead, and then David's
First
like,
opportunity
what?
I would have is
Polar doesn't want him
Friend.
dead, though. Like, he has a lot of good information that he could actually teach Polar.
Bruh,
Yeah.
bruh.
yeah,
Swear to God.
but also at the same time,
Him dead.
he wants to kill all of us and everyone else.
I
Well,
don't know.
no, not
I think
yet.
murder's fun.
Anyways, can we talk about the fact that I now have a child?
Technically,
I just want
I
to say,
can't
at
believe
the
it
end
was
of the
the
meeting,
child.
at the end of the meeting,
I want to drop kick.
look to Lyra and just say,
You're not
So,
drop
how
kicking
did-
the child.
no, hold on. Can we just say,
This madness.
so Blue, at the end of the meeting, can Damien just approach Lyra and just say, so, how did it end up going with Lannis?
Looks to you and says, not too much happened. Kind of left him with a little Callisto, but he's pretty mature.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, what? You gave that boy a child. What have you done?
Worry,
You've made a
don't
mistake.
worry.
You've made a
You
great
you
mistake.
seem to underestimate. You seem to underestimate my species.
I estimate
Because
them
they're perverts.
very, very well.
You're underestimating me! I can be
I've
an ass.
designed these trials so
You're
that
a
they
man?
perfectly match their abilities and should be challenging but possible for all of them. And you think adding a child? Oh my God, what have you done? Okay, was that all? Was it just...
10 years
Okay,
of age
but I
has
have-
knowledge of one.
I have
So this is
something
what the-
else to point out.
What
What?
is that?
How come he said he talked to Bully and was like, oh, you were always very funny, and he said nothing to me? You know?
Well, I
I
mean,
feel hurt.
Lars was kind of a bitch.
NPC?
Eh. Yeah, I mean, I'm stuck in winter form because
Wait,
of Blue,
Polar.
just saying.
Let me tell you something. You're an NPC.
I just
filled with
realized
OCs.
something. There is a star called Polaris.
Yes.
That could be why he recognized Polar.
No, wait, he's going into our party, you dumbass!
No, whatever.
You know,
He's going into
he's
our
going
party, and he's a
into our
child,
party
and I'm there.
as a child. He's going into our party as a child, and now that he's all grown up and like from the future going back into the past, of course
Yeah.
he's gonna recognize you because he kind of like
Grew up with
grew
you.
up with you.
Either
You
that
know?
or you're
I'll
just
say
not.
this, honest.
Either that or you're
There
just
is a
not a
reason
good
that he did
dad.
not make a note of you. There is a reason he made neither note of you nor Levi.
Damn,
You two are dead.
evil person.
Is it because I'm maybe treated him shit?
I will neither confirm
I
nor
wouldn't treat
deny.
a child to shit as long as I get out of my winter form, please.
What?
Also,
Say
yeah,
that-
here's the thing. That's,
Oh, yeah,
that's
by the
Also,
way,
like,
the thing.
Polar
no,
has
I
so
am
much
not-
sass. I'm really confused why he
okay,
phoned
here-
Polar.
okay, well, the other things that I want to mention is that you two would change with age and time. Polar looks the same always.
Yeah.
You think he didn't? Oh, that's a good point. You know what?
Also,
You know what? Good point.
David's still freaking out about this and just says, okay, was there anything else that you did? Because Jesus Christ, okay.
She looks at you and sighs once again and says, I don't know if I've explained this to you, but 1 year of a Callisto's life is about 10 years of human knowledge and intelligence. The boy's about 10, so that's 100 years.
God.
Okay, that isn't that bad. Okay, so that's much better. But also, I do realize that everyone keeps on leaving, and obviously with the Northern Star being entirely shattered in the vision, have you found someone that you think would truly be able to live up to your name? I mean, surely you have surely you have a large number of followers. You probably have someone qualified who's trained for years, a very seasoned adventurer. So, is there anyone that came to you?
You're being so specific.
She looks down and says, I
What?
do
Why are you
have-
looking down? Why
I
are
have
you
someone, but you're
being
not
very
gonna
coy
like
about this?
who.
I do have a perfect candidate, which would be
Okay.
the boy, James. Ideally, I'd want another Callisto to serve. However, Lannis I have a much closer emotional connection with and has far more potential. So, as much as I'd prefer for James to go, I feel it will be an honor.
Don't say it. Don't
I let James go.
Don't say it.
Jay,
I feel like it would be Lannis instead.
Oh my.
Fuck you!
You've made. Okay. So.
Well, you Robert,
you
remain
realize
to
that
enjoy
it's okay. I just want to make this very clear. You realize in the vision it's shattered, and you think that oh god, we're fucked.
You're
Oh
about
God,
to
we're
just
fucked.
pretend that it's my fault that the Northern Star shattered.
Oh God, we're
damn!
I'm just gonna say
Oh
this:
God,
if
we're
you
fucked.
become the Northern Star and you die,
She
Oh
looks at you and
God,
says,
we are all
That's a
fucked.
definite
Oh
death.
God.
You realise by accepting becoming the next Northern Star, you are dead.
Yeah, and if you don't
You are
accept it,
definitely
no,
dead.
shut up. If I don't accept it, then James dies, and I'm not allowed to let that happen
I
because
can feel
James
the
literally
fuck
has to
that
go
shit.
back in the past. I'm not letting the child die.
She looks once again at Damien and says, if need be, I will be the reason the star shatters, if it takes me with me.
No!
Lannis won't. Lannis, as much as a person he is, he won't allow that to happen, and he won't allow the boy to take the fall either.
Even for a second. Not even for a second. Sorry.
She says that's reassuring. And hey, it means
it really is not, but okay.
it means that he doesn't have to stick around in your pantheon. I'm sure it'll be quite annoying.
You see, okay, so Moon says that, and then all of a sudden you just see Damien perk up a bit and just goes, that is a very, very good point. Listen,
Though technically,
okay,
wouldn't the
listen, I know
Solus
you-
pantheon be technically part of the astrology pantheon because stars?
It entirely is, however, we're kind of... Obviously, we talk and we know each other, but, like, let's be honest, before this, how often do we really hang out, you know? I'm not saying that I wouldn't like to, you're a nice person, but, you know, we're just kind of different. Like, there are definitely, like, really in my jurisdiction, there's, like, 20 other people, and, you know, I would say that I'm, like, maybe in the top 3, top 5. As Damien's saying this, clearly trying to build himself up, what does he
She
see?
chuckles.
Lack of humble. Not
She
even
chuckles and like suggests that you and her pull some tricks on the fucking Iron Gods.
Just like, okay, let's do it.
By the way, the Iron Gods are essentially. Do you remember the city that fucking Mavericks ended up in when you guys first got into Aedale?
That wasn't he like in the school? Oh wait, do you mean like? Okay, no. Okay, sorry.
He was in
I
a
was kind of
library.
meddling for a second. Yeah. He was in a library, but like, yeah,
And
okay,
so-
okay, yeah.
Yeah, and that library is in a huge fucking city that just worships space gods, specifically the 9 iron gods. And those fucking guys are so up their own asses. They are basically just corrupt fucks.
Oh,
So
great.
I'm just like,
Yeah, go play some tricks
oh
with them.
hell yes. I'm still pissed off with them about that arm thing. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll say absolutely. They're basically just a bunch of they're basically just 9 Mavers without personality or anything enjoyable.
We just give them an imp. Basically, they're kind of like robots in which they're super analytical, but they can think of nothing revolving emotions whatsoever. So, like,
Exactly.
we just present them, instead of presenting them with the trolley problem, like, a purely emotional problem, just like, okay, so you have to save either your mother or your sister. Who do you choose? And you just sit them watching them draw lists of pros and cons for each. And then
As
at the
you-
end, just say, "Oh wait, no, continue."
No, yeah, as you're fucking doing that, Lyra kind of like rolls her eyes and says, "This is too boring," and decides to like go behind, hides behind the fucking North Star, and hurls fireballs at them as one of them catches on fire.
Just
That is
like,
10 times better.
oh, I like the way you're thinking. Basically, basically, just a bolt of light shines through one of the windows. Damon gets out of there,
Oh
and
boy.
all of a sudden, the room just starts heating up like an oven until they're basically their
fucking
feet
God.
are their feet are welded to the ground.
Oh my
That's
fucking
so
god!
mean. Love it.
This is great. This is
That is
great god
amazing.
content.
Exactly.
Godtent.
Oh
A
my.
mini episode of just the gods fucking with each other.
Exactly.
That'd be really cute.
And that, kids, is how wars happen because of how Greek mythology works.
Hey.
It's actually how a bet happens in which one of them ends up turning into a tree.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
A lot of gods are turned into trees.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of gods. I'm gonna turn Damien into a tree.
Please don't.
We're all just gonna be.
Why did you
That's a
sound
terrible
so
idea.
amused by that sentence?
Okay, fine. I'll turn Lannis into a tree.
No.
I'm surprised.
You
Oh,
already
yeah,
have
by the way,
leaves
I
in
forgot
your
to mention,
You already
uh,
have leaves in your hair in your autumn form. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
But
But saying that out of the entire party, Polar would be the only one who could turn into a tree. Because he could literally do it out of choice.
Ayo, true.
Yeah, but the problem is you won't be able to get out of it.
No, he could get out of it. He's a shapeshifter, dumbass.
Yeah.
But it's a tree
I'm
with
imagining-
no emotion, no nothing.
I'm imagining a scene after the end of this episode where you just have Lannis reading a book about mentoring 101 with like James in the background. It's like,
I like to think that
how do
They're
I
just
do
like,
this?
Me just
they're just like,
smirking.
you know, I find it very insulting. You realize I am like, goddamn, okay.
He just shuts him. Shh, I'm
It's like-
reading.
There's nothing in that book that will actually help you. The only thing that can help you is experience. And so if you don't want guidance from someone who literally has multiple kids, that's fine.
Where did you even come from? You weren't here like 5 seconds ago.
Just like,
How do you have
he
kids?
just teleports behind you. Remember.
I hate you.
Anyway, I
Anyways.
like to
Like-
think that after...
Hey Jay, flip me a coin real quick.
Oh
Bet.
god.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
This will determine the fate of your son.
No!
Oh
what?
my lord,
No!
please, no.
uh,
Oh wait, mine or Lannis's?
Wait, which?
Yours.
Oh.
Yours.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay. Oh
want
my
to-
god, okay, Florida, do me good.
I want to befriend
Okay,
your son.
Florida,
never
do me
fails.
good. What?
Just to annoy you. I
That's
want to
great.
become friends with your son just to annoy you.
What did you flip?
I said tails never fails, and it actually did land on tails.
Tails has failed you.
I was genuinely planning on it being heads.
Oh no.
So basically, I was just gonna determine if you hit heads. I would have said that
Okay, at this point you would have found Vinny, but no, he's still gone.
Fuck off.
The child.
Okay, actually, wait a minute. It was only 100 years, so thinking about it, like,
Yeah.
yeah, no. So in that
I'll
case, Vinny's
check in
only
in
been
another
gone.
100 years.
Vinny's only been gone for like maybe a decade.
Yeah.
Only
We'll check in on
a
Vinny in
lot.
another 100 years.
But keep in mind, Vinny's been a god for like a few hundred years.
Yeah. He's numb to it by now.
And he definitely still. Here's the thing. He definitely is heard about it, and that's also why recently he's definitely done a lot more ventures into like Mavis's maze.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the general gist of
Can
everything.
I say what I would think that Polar would do in his end credits thing?
What's up, British man?
Sure.
Paul would probably just be like sat in like whatever quarters he has to himself, just thinking through the fucking shit that he just like saw, and just thinking through everything, and just goes, "Fuck, do I even want to be a god? Is this the future I want?" And that's where
Runs
it's
away.
done.
Existential crisis
Do I still have
time.
to-
Existential crisis.
It's your turn now.
But yeah, he's usually just a
I
happy
had-
dude, so there's a sense of him.
Usually, I'm supposed to be more happy than sad, but I've just been sad, sad, and sad.
You're also a bitch.
Also,
That just. Sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. There we go. I'm just gonna have to type. I'm so sorry.
To I
Hello?
can just copy and paste
Hello,
the
I'm
stat
back.
block.
Send it.
I'm so
Flo,
sorry.
can you hear
about that.
us?
I can hear now. I'm so sorry. I crashed.
Nah, gay.
How
It
dare
was
you.
very gay.
Float is very gay, actually. Never mind.
What
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck? I'm right
Wait.
here.
Sorry for your loss.
Wait, oh. This is
Anyways,
fucking
what
great.
was Float? You get a long rest and a level up, so you should be level 7 by now.
This is
Yay!
fucking great. I get evasion.
You book.
I can fucking evade
Oh,
your fucking
you
ice
finally get
spells,
evasion.
Polar. Yeah.
Oh man.
Actually, no. Some of his do have to do
You never heard of
Con.
Monty Python?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I couldn't do it
fucking
before.
cool. Monty Python, what the hell?
Yeah,
They're
ever heard of-
icons.
Yeah, Monty Python is great.
Monty Python is
I
pretty cool.
I
love
love
the
Monty
D&D
Python.
art. The D&D art is really cool. I'll post what I'm talking about on No Mic.
All right. Good night, gamers.
Good night, Blue.
Oh wait, hold on, Blue. Before you go to bed, can I ask you something real quick?
Well, what's your question?
Jump into character discussions with me real quick.
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
Cool town. What the hell is? What
I still need to go.
The lizard
through
lightning!
stuff. You alright there?
You just fucking
Oh my
moan.
God.
What the hell?
You just had a
No,
fucking
look at
orgasm
that.
over a fucking
That's a
creature.
new D&D thing.
Big
It's a new
pause.
setting.
Whoa,
Oh, that's cool.
that is pretty.
I've
Also, I just
switched
realized-
into-
I just realized I'm still streaming. I should finish.
oh my. I've switched into Summer Lannis
Look
because
at
I